You can't defeat me.
No, I know. But he can.
No!
And so, it's England versus France, probably one of the best quarterfinal matches of this World Cup without any doubt. And anyone who needs to be scared right now, it's Kylian Mbappe. Because he's about to face one of the best defenders of this World Cup, Harry Maguire. I'm not even kidding. I am not even kidding. Because in this World Cup, Harry Maguire has been the fundamental part of Southgate's playing 11. But anyway, you know, there is a lot of hype going around this game, which is kind of understandable because the kind of battles that this game is gonna produce on the field are gonna be absolute cracker. And among them, there is that major talking point. Can England stop the mighty force of Kylian Mbappe? I mean, yeah, that's the whole game is gonna be about, because the kind of form this guy is in right now is absolutely sensational because he's top scorer of the world, and plus the kind of skills he has been showing on the pitch in this World Cup are out of the world. But also, you just cannot ignore the lads of Gareth Southgate, and especially Gareth Southgate, who has been impressive with his team selection and also that kind of attacking talent that this side contains. Of course, you just cannot overlook this team. But this game for Southgate will mostly be about to inject his anti-Mbappe plan that he has been working upon since like last 2 years. I think he has said that. So of course, in today's video, let's just try to figure out what would be his anti-Mbappe plan, and let's just make a tactical preview. First of all, talking about this game, well, it's all gonna be about transitions and high turnovers, because as both the teams likes to dominate the position, so of course if anyone loses the ball, they'll try to regain the position as quickly as possible and look out for the counters, transition, or will look out for the forced turnovers. And also, if you look at the approach of both the teams, they have been quite direct. Like England tops in terms of progressive passes made throughout this tournament, which is around 147, and France is just behind them on the 4th spot with 119 progressive passes made throughout this tournament. But in terms of successful dribbles, France is just right on the top and England are on the 2nd spot. So of course, this stat just shows that how close is this game gonna be and how direct these teams are. Now, if you look how both the teams operates on the pitch, France will usually go with their 4-2-3-1 shape, and England might have to shift to back to 5-3-2 to introduce Kyle Walker as their wide centre back to cope with Kylian Mbappe, and Kieran Trippier would be their right wing back. But still, with 3 at the back, I don't think Gareth Southgate will change the way he have been playing throughout this World Cup, which is all about high intense and high pressing game. Because throughout this tournament, they have been quite aggressive in terms of their pressing. They have around the lowest PPDA, which is passes per defensive action, which is around 10.5. This means that they just allow their opposition to make 10 passes, and after 10 passes, like on average, they'll make a defensive action, which is foul or intercept the pass. Whereas France, well, France is not that impressive off the ball. They are not as intense as England, as their PPDA, passes per defensive actions, is around 16. And this contrast should allow England to dominate the position, and that's gonna be the case in the whole game. And France will look out for those counter-attacking chances or to release Mbappe. And if England wants to control the game, they have to control the Griezmann, the number 10. Because France, with the shape they have during the build-up, it looks like 4-3-3, with Griezmann dropping deep, and in this game, he have to drop deep. Otherwise, England will have more place in the center of the pitch. And with England's high press and keeping Griezmann away from the box, this will certainly favor England a lot. But also, if you give Griezmann time and space, he will kill you, because the kind of vision and the passing accuracy he has, and especially on the left side, the connection between him, Theo, and Kylian Mbappe, especially the passes that he plays between the lines and the one-touch football that this 3 players shows from that left flank, I think that's the reason why France are so lethal on their left side. And that's why marking Griezmann would be a major task for England in this game. But as said, France off the ball are a bit underwhelming with 4-4-2 mid-block. We all know Kylian Mbappe's involvement is little less in terms of defense, so of course Rabiot have to cover it up for him while drifting out wide. So this might create space into the center areas, and of course if Rabiot doesn't drift out wide, this will create space for the right wing back of England. But with Kane dropping deep, England might be able to do well during the build-ups. But once if the Luces is out, I think France might caught them off guard, because as England's fullbacks likes to support a lot in the attack, as they are the major source of their width. So of course, with France having one of the best wingers in the world right now, with the pace, with the kind of pace they have got, Ousmane Dembele and Kylian Mbappe. So of course, if England loses out the ball in very bad areas, especially onto those flanks, if their fullbacks are high up on the pitch, then this might create a lot problems for them. Of course, there is gonna be a third centre back in the form of Kyle Walker, but still I think the way Kylian Mbappe has been playing throughout this tournament even at your best, even with that anti-Mbappe plan, you still cannot stop him. He's that good right now. Because Mbappe is too good in finding spaces and make those blindsided runs. And plus his dribbling in the box has been exquisite. Yeah, that's a whole kind of very tongue twister word, but still, I gotta say, because he has been that good. So of course, if England have to keep him quiet, they have to dominate the position, they have to control the game, and that's the most important thing. But of course, that's not gonna be the whole scenario for the 90 minutes. So of course, off the ball, England might have to force France to let them build up from their left side and not giving spaces to Kylian Mbappe. So if France starts to build up from left side, there would be a little less space for Kylian Mbappe onto the left flank. So this might restrict the switches that goes towards Kylian Mbappe, who is staying free out wide on that left flank. That's just one of the things, but the whole thing is that England's defenders needs to be on point because Kylian Mbappe is gonna come for them. And at his best, not even Kyle Walker, not even Harry Maguire, and not even John Stones could stop him. And the kind of form he is right now, best of luck for England. Best of luck for Harry Maguire. I hope he do have a good game. Anyway, now talking about some facts and head-to-head records. Well, England have France met each other around 3 times in the World Cup. 2 times England have won and one game has been ended in the draw. But it was all back in 90s or 60s when people used to watch the games on black and white TV. Now the times have changed. And basically talking about this World Cup, I think for both of the teams, this is gonna be a major test. Because for England, they have been really good in terms of attack. But for the first time throughout this tournament, they'll face one of the best attacking side of this World Cup. And as for England, they haven't faced a team who controls the position as England do. So of course, they're gonna be a major task for them to regain the ball and try to create chances with on the ball. And that's why this game ensures a proper tactical battle, and I'm really excited for it. And talking about other games today, Argentina versus Netherlands and Brazil versus Croatia. Let me know your predictions, who will go through, who will be the 4 semi-finalists. Let me know it all in the comments down below. And also let me know about this tactical setup, whatever I did in today's video. Let me know it all in the comments down below. Hopefully you like this video, and as usual, I'll meet you soon with another new video. Until that time, as usual, just enjoy the World Cup.